So occasionally, when I'm trying to finish up a project, I'll have the customer just throw a real curveball at me. Not a gigantic project, but I got to be honest with you. Last time I did any sort of window tint or that sort of thing was maybe in high school. Probably got some window tint from Kmart and made an attempt to tint one of my windows on a hot rod or something. I'm not even sure that even happened. Anyway, I just looked at the directions real quick, sized it up. The stuff was not wide enough for these small windows. I didn't even know where she got this stuff. But I told her I'd do it. She had some neighbor that she thought would look in her bathroom, and it just kind of creeped her out. This bathroom was on the second level in a condo, and this little old lady, she was just a little bit, it was just unsettling to her. So she wasn't crazy about the idea of anyone being able to look in her shower. So, this little kit came with everything. Came a little spray bottle, a little squeegee, a little X-Acto knife, and pretty simple instructions. Whenever I get into something like this and there's instructions, the first thing I really want to do is just throw them away. But honestly, if you just look them over, at first, just top to bottom, just take a second to look them over. I mean, it's the first thing they tell you in the instructions is look them over. But it's not a horrible idea. It's just a little annoying because you just want to get done. You want to start and finish, and you don't want a whole lot of garbage in between. But there was enough. Just it was just a little bit awkward, the whole process. But if I had to do it again, I would do this in my house. It was pretty cool. I mean, by the time it was all done, it looked like frosted glass. And, we cleared the objective. No one's going to be looking in. And yet the natural light is still able to come in. Since it wasn't wide enough for both windows, I wasn't certain I was going to be able to put a seam or where I should. Should I do it right down the center? So I just tried to apply the most common sense that I could. And if anyone was going to peek in, they'd have to be at a right outside the window or something. But that's not even possible unless it was like a drone or something. And they were going to have to still peek through an 1.5 inch wide space. If there was going to be a seam, actually there's screens that go in front of these, which I thought was weird. Normally screens are on the outside, but in this case they were on the inside. So the little frame around the screen camouflaged the seam. The factory edges weren't perfect, so you could kind of tell that there was a seam there. But I would say that you don't have to hire a professional window tint person or a company. I would say if I could pull this off, anybody could pull this off. It really wasn't that difficult.